video is my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Please do not search out the subjects or send them any hate. Thank you very much. These clips come from r/anti-MLM on Reddit.
Hello, my dears. It's me, ordinary girl trying to be fabulous, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome to my non-subscribers. If you are not subscribed and you enjoy my content, I hope you will consider doing so. And even if you don't enjoy my content, I hope you will consider subscribing because I'll never tell. And while you're at it, if you could leave me a comment, give me a like, etc., 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 so that you help me out. I'd appreciate it. So previously, I had my MLM fails video, the Monat edition. And this is my MLM fails video, the Monat edition, because it's more Monat. So there's a lot to talk about, which is why I split this up into two videos. So if you would like to see that one, that would be cool too. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. So let's get into the video. So the first slide I want to show you, you'll notice that I pixelated it so that you couldn't really see the person except for the emoji, because I want to talk about the words and not the person per se. So I have the little rolling eyes emoji on there because in the picture, this person is rolling her eyes and she says, them. Yes, I'm one of them. Your products and business is an MLM. I don't support pyramid schemes. Well, it is a MLM, but I've been guilty of saying an MLM. But we won't stay too long on that because I'm sure I will make grammatical errors in this video, so, and plenty of them. So we won't focus on that. Yes, and I am one of them. I do not support MLMs or product-based pyramid schemes. So the next one is kind of a smug emoji, me. You mean you don't support someone you know or follow who genuinely loves the products or business? No, I don't. Then this person goes on a little rant and says, I hear it constantly. I don't support pyramid schemes and MLMs. I was one of those haters for far, far too long. I always wonder what causes people to go over to the other side. But for one, pyramid schemes are illegal. Yes, they are. You're a product-based pyramid scheme. Also, if you look at any business model, they are all pyramid shaped, including the fire service I call a career. So I wanted to pause and talk about this for a second. Any employment that's not a MLM, I will agree, is pyramid shaped. There is a person on the top who's in charge of everybody below them. The person on the top makes a lot of money because it's a hard job. And then, there's a lot of people underneath. The difference between the non-MLM job and the MLM job is the non-MLM job. The money flows downward. See, the CEO makes money and the people on the bottom make money. So what happens is the people, even though they're the little people, they still make a wage. they're still guaranteed a wage. When I was a cashier, I was guaranteed a wage for the hours that I worked. There were times when I worked that I did not sell a thing. Not a thing. So, I still took home a paycheck every 2 weeks. So, I was guaranteed a wage, whether I sold anything or not. I did not have to recruit anyone for my job. If someone came in and asked me for a job application and I handed it to them, if they got hired, I did not make any money off of their paycheck. I did not have to make sure they sold anything. They were also guaranteed a wage. However, with the MLM pyramid type scheme, the money flows to the top. You see, the people on the bottom have to buy stuff. They have to buy their kit. They have to spend money to be active in the MLM and help to keep their upline active. So the money flows to the top. So when I did my retail work, I didn't have to sell anything. It was, just the way it was. So like I said, when you have the regular non-MLM pyramid, the money flows down. When you have the MLM pyramid, the money flows up. So that's why we call it a pyramid scheme. And then also, the people on the bottom of the pyramid, of the MLM pyramid, usually don't make anything. You make money when you're at the top. If you're in a regular job, you make money because you're guaranteed a wage. And that's the difference. So the difference for MLMs is there is uncapped income potential. And if you're on the bottom of the pyramid, there is no income potential. We see ads all the time by celebrities for things we constantly buy. My mindset shifted when I talked to a celebrity at my other job, and she stated, I wouldn't use these products, I just get paid to do so. Well, I don't think you should use products because a celebrity uses them or claims to use them. But the thing is that they have a contract and they get paid whether you use them or not, because someone will. So at that point, why wouldn't I buy from a friend, a family member, or one of my social media friends who I know love the product and put money in their pocket, not some celebrity who has enough? Well, when your friend sells a bottle of lotion or shampoo, they probably make like $2 or something. It's a paltry sum. I fell in love with the products and I used them religiously. I upgraded for the discount and now I can help others find what I once lost, confidence. That's one thing I don't like about MLMs, is that they will prey on women's insecurities. You should never get your confidence from a MLM or anything of that matter, anything of that type. The best part now is the person you know is who you can turn to for questions, comments, or concerns. No random person who knows where. Customer service at its greatest level. Yeah, if you use Monat and you start getting sores and losing hair, they'll just tell you you're detoxing. Don't sit on the sidelines like I did. You'll regret it because the small-minded mindset doesn't help you. Whether it's just products to upgrade your hair or skin, or an opportunity to upgrade your life. So, I have heard that to be a Monat market partner and be active, you have to spend or sell $200 a month. And then on top of that, I'm sure as you climb up the ranks, you get you have to sell more, or your downline has to stay active, and I don't call that upgrading my life. So anyways, I would like to call your attention to this hashtag support small business. And I have to say, Monat is called Monat Global. Monat Global is owned by the Alcora Corporation. Monat Global grossed $365.7 million. That is not a small business. And you're supporting a corporation, and you're supporting a CEO, which is what many people rally against when you're in MLMs. Yeah, they say don't support CEOs, don't support corporations, but Monat is a huge corporation. You're not a small business owner. You are a tiny cog in a very large wheel, just like any other corporation. You're not a small business owner. So this slide is traditional versus Monat. And I'm just going to go over a couple things on it because it's rather long. So it says premium product. Yeah, okay. And Monat says premium product. That I disagree. Monat's first ingredient is water. So brands may have minimum requirements to keep stocked. No versus Monat, which is no retail inventory required. Well, if you run a store or a salon, you want your shelves to be full because you don't want people to come in and not find their shampoo. Customers only have access to the products that are available on the shelf. So, there is this invention. It is called the World Wide Web. If your store or salon does not have your product in stock, you can go and shop at any time of day or night. Last time I bought shampoo, I bought it at 2 a.m. And they ship it to you. Amazing, I know. Let's see. Brand offers a car program and expense paid trips worldwide to stylists. If you sell Monat, you're not necessarily a stylist. Depends on your education. The car program is a lease. You have to sign up for it in your name. And if you don't make rank that month, you have to pay the lease. And the trips are, I imagine, trips to conferences, Monat conferences, to which I would rather not. Conferences are so deadly boring. If I want to go to Paradise, I don't want to spend 8 hours a day in a conference. I want to, sit on the beach with a fruity drink and a trashy novel doing nothing. But that's not hustle culture, so that's not allowed. See, brand doesn't offer perks to customer or stylists. It's almost like they've never heard of like Ulta or Sephora. I don't have much experience with Sephora, but I do have experience with Ulta, and I believe they do have a loyalty program. So, and then I use Euphora shampoo, and they have a loyalty program. And I have used, in the past, I have used Overtone Color Depositing Conditioner. They have a loyalty program. So I'm looking at this slide and it keeps calling the people stylists. So is Monat now like Octavia calling their people health coaches even though they are not qualified to be called a health coach? So now the people who sell Monat are stylists, even though mostly they're not qualified to be called stylists. I mean, I know some hairstylists are sellers of Monat, and I don't understand why, because, you know, how can you be okay with all of the hours of training you have to go through to become a licensed hairstylist versus you have people who have paid $200 and they're suddenly an expert on shampoo and a stylist? I don't get it. So this slide, y'all still think we just sell shampoo and look cute in posts, when in reality, we are moving mountains, finding our purpose, healing past trauma, overcoming hardships, breaking generational curses, cycles, and so much more. These Monat market partners out here acting like they are curing cancer. Selling shampoo does none of this. And I'm going to try to, skate on thin ice for a bit, because I don't want to get petty. But looking cute in posts, every picture I have seen of a Monat market partner post, they're wearing hats, their hair is not styled, and you're selling shampoo. If you want to sell shampoo, show me what your shampoo can do. Don't cover your hair, wear your hair slicked back in a ponytail with a Smokey the Bear hat on. Show me what your shampoo can do. And a lot of people will say, oh, what I have to say next, they'll say, oh, you're sexist, you're misogynistic, blah, blah, blah. Monat market partners are probably the worst I've seen in, but they don't, for people who think they own a small business, they don't dress appropriately for their posts. I mean, if you're going to try to sell me on your small business, you should wear business appropriate attire. Wear what you want on your own time. If you're going to sell me on your small business, wear business appropriate attire. Because, like, for instance, say a lawyer. If your lawyer walked into court in a nightie and house shoes, wouldn't you be like, excuse me, Your Honor, I want a new lawyer? No, but your lawyer walks into court, they're wearing a suit, whether they're a man or a woman, they're like dressed to the nines to tell you, don't worry, I got this. I mean, one time because I've been in the anti-MLM movement for a while, and I saw one post from a market partner, and I kid you not, she was wearing bib overalls and nothing else. No shirt, no bra. And I was just like, that's not business appropriate. I mean, wear what you want on your own time. I don't know, unless she's in another country where going topless is legal, I couldn't see how that could be appropriate even for your own time. But, and I'll post a picture of bib overalls just in case y'all call them something else or you don't know what bib overalls are. But that's not business appropriate. So, I'm going to move on. because I'm just rambling. Okay. Okay, once again in this picture, I have heavily pixelated it because I want to talk about the words and not the person per se. But it says once you make your very first dollar, $1 on the internet, your perception of making money and work changes. I mean, I know she's not literally saying she made $1, but I want you to look behind her at her shelves of Monat. And that looks like thousands of dollars of merchandise. So, you might make a couple dollars, but it looks like you buy thousands of dollars of merchandise. And, you know, like I said in the last slide, you can see through the words that she's wearing a nightgown. And I'm not going to say any more about that. You know, if you claim to own a small business, wear small business appropriate clothes. A nightgown is not. But we're not going there. In the next slide, it says, so by now, I've spent all my daughter's college fund money on my Monat business. Link in bio. I felt guilty, and it's been a rough start. But I know one day I'll climb to the top, and my daughter will thank me later, once Monat makes me a millionaire. Stay positive, boss babes. I really hope this is a parody because, like I explained, the MLM business structure of the pyramid, the people on the way bottom, they don't make millions. They don't make anything, hardly. They can barely break even. I mean, you know, you have the income disclosure statement, and it's sad. This woman, I guess it's a woman, you know, spent her daughter's college fund. And if, like, some kids, the grandparents and aunts and uncles contribute to the college fund, I would be very upset if my sister-in-law, daughter-in-law had taken the money that I had donated to a child's college fund and used it on a multi-level marketing scheme. And so you see on the bottom it says, you're a blank idiot. And I can only guess what the blank is, and I agree. So my final slide that I'm going to talk about is it says, your loss, boo-boo. Yeah, because being passive aggressive has always sold product. It works every time. I've been consuming products from network marketing companies for years, and it's sad you've never learned better. My mom sold Pampered Chef when I was like 5, and we're still using the same kitchenware. The quality is truly unmatched. I hate Pampered Chef. The stuff is overpriced, and it breaks. I have items I have bought from Walmart for a couple dollars that have lasted for years. Everything I've ever bought from Pampered Chef has broken, and in record time too. And if you look at their items, you can usually find an item that is much better quality for a lower price. Okay. Now I have stepped into the business portion of network marketing and get to share what I think is the absolute best hair care out there. I would have to disagree with you. And so would all the men, women, and children who now have sores on their head and hair loss. I've had people asking me for beauty product suggestions for as long as I can remember, and now I get compensated for my sharing. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Another thing that I hate about MLMs is that everything is a transaction. Friendships are a transaction. That just really bugs me because friendship should never be a transaction. Okay, so if you've been thinking about purchasing products from a friend who is in network marketing business or starting one of your own, do your research. Not just one Google search, believing whatever top news story is. So like I said in my last Monat video, Google is okay when it's pro MLM, but it's not okay when it's anti MLM. So, Google is a good thing. And it's good to do your research. It's good to find the income disclosure statement. So, come on, y'all. We got to stop calling that research. But it is research. Just because it's different from your opinion doesn't mean it's not research. And then go for it. Please don't. You'll lose money. The Federal Trade Commission doesn't lie. Why give a big corporation your money if you can support a friend? Okay, so now we're going to go back to this. Okay, Monat is called Monat Global. Monat Global is owned by the Alcora Corporation. And Monat grossed $365.7 million. So that is a big corporation. You can't be a small business and be a big corporation. It doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. Okay, so with that, I'm going to log off. And my next video isn't going to be an MLM fails video. So I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I am not an entitled person, and I am not entitled to your views. So if you've made it this far, if you even clicked on my video, I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thank you. Bye.